Anybody hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me, Dave?
Yeah, now I can.
Right, okay. Ollie, you're on fucking mute, you prick. Jesus Christ. Oh, well, right.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Can you at least hear me and Dave so you can hear, like, the good part of the show?
People can hear us now.
Right.
Now say something, Ollie.
How could actually jump out, Ollie, leave the studio and come back in?
Yeah.
Right. At what point can somebody go for, like, how long's this show been going for now? For almost 5 minutes, and Ollie didn't realize there was something wrong, even though me and you dropped in and out. How is that humanly possible?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. That's weird.
Jeez. Oh, let's see what's happened.
Is that better?
Yeah, we can hear. Well, I mean, we can hear you. I don't necessarily.
That's not better.
I mean, I could hear little clicks and stuff. So I'm like, you two must be.
Is that what you think we normally sound like? Little clicks?
I was literally just slagging you both off, going and saying these two are
Yeah.
messing
Well,
about with me.
while you were doing that, Ollie, no one else could hear you, and we were trying to solve the problem.
Could you hear each other?
No,
couldn't hear anything. That was weird.
That was so odd.
Yeah. So
what I was saying is, this is like a little bit of a 30-minute little kerfuffle before we go live on Rokfin. It's in the description, people, and Lee's gonna molest the chat.
Oh yeah, I should do.
Yeah, I guess that's a sign we shouldn't talk about that really cool email we got from those people.
No.
Yeah, no, we leave that
off. Yeah.
Wait and see if it happens first.
Exactly.
Rokfin link. I'm just gonna go find it. My God, I tell you, I'm still not in it. And you know, like from my.
We haven't done a Rokfin in ages. That's why.
No, but like that's what I'm saying. Since I worked this out before, that from my 2-week career change I had, I've still not fucking pulled myself back into order.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
It might have been a bad idea. It made me appreciate what I've got. So in that case,
that's important.
Yeah.
That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Like many things in life.
Yeah.
You know, when you get rid of something, like you two just kind of like phase me eventually out, you'll miss me.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, Ollie, you're doing a good job of that yourself at the minute because we couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
That is true.
I mean, you were like 50% gone then. If you just turned your camera off, that's it.
So we're gonna do, hopefully be going back to the Peru thing soon and getting, maybe we'll definitely be getting Rekka back on from the American Victor's show.
Excuse me. Yeah, I do hope so.
Vindicator show. Vindicata. Vindicta. Yeah. I'm sure he'll forgive us. But I wonder if we'll get Timothy on as well.
I hope so. I hope they're both okay. There's weird stuff going on down there.
Very quiet. Have you noticed that there's no like no like little interviews or anything like that? I know the internet might be a bit sketchy out there. We're seeing pictures of them with like people, and they've just met the tribe. It's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. There's a couple, I say Twitter X channels out there that are talking about it, and the USA Alien Addict, I think that's my handle, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I share a bunch of those, so they're on their way back.
Mm.
So follow Alien Addict USA, people. That's Dave.
Yeah, that's right. That is me. If you want to talk to me there.
Yeah,
all right, he's posting yesterday and today. Timothy Alberino.
Any new update?
Surprised.
They're working up to do a full debriefing, and he still has traveling, and he's not had time to organize his thoughts. He has everything that was recorded. Now he's to edit and publish a video quickly, and he's going to do that when he gets home. Right. He's still not home yet.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what went on. They actually went down there. That's really cool.
I think there's legs. I think there's legs to the Peru story. I know there's lots of people in the comments that aren't massively keen on it, but just gonna have to trust. Just gonna have to trust us that we're talking about something that we think is actually gonna have some meat to the bone on it.
It's interesting. It's more interesting if it's people. If it's all a hoax, it's even more interesting.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
I mean,
what the hell are you people
reason?
doing down there? Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah,
It's like, do you know, I mean, it's completely different. It is completely different, but it kind of reminds me of what people were saying about the re-emergent, the re-emergent. I'm not saying that right, but of the flight M370 footage. Even I was going, "Come on, guys, this is bullshit." And now there's people are going crazy for this. Our friend of the channel, Alien Scientist, is having what's his name? Oh, what's the guy's name that
he's been on everything now, though.
Everything but us. I've talked to him several times. He's blown us off. He checks out the channel and he's nope.
Yeah,
something about us he don't like.
Me off a couple of times.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to keep this for show. Should we talk about it now?
Maybe we can keep it. Yeah. Keep it.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, so it's fine.
No, I've got a theory about the whole thing.
Keep it.
We can talk about the mystery that it is. You know what I mean?
We might even talk about it tonight.
Well, I mean, kind of. It falls in line. Like, if that was real and those things were taken, those people were technically abducted, not returned.
Yeah. I find it interesting, not to blow too much off on that straight away. He's really gone deep on it's back engineered stuff with, like, there's very little evidence of apart from the validity of the videos, which I think he's kind of proved without doubt that that they're at least interesting. That's the thing. And it's I think what he's done as far as the so-called like VFX thing, which I've found out the Flash that Mick West did. Do you know what that was from?
He was saying that was from a 90s computer game.
90s computer game from on the 3DO. I had a 3DO. Yeah. I was one of those people. And
I had a Philips CDI, so I feel for you.
I grew up poor. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I had rocks and occasionally food if we were really lucky.
But you know what? The 3DO was so expensive when it came out. In the 90s, when it came out, it was £700 in the 90s. So anyway, but what he was saying was that this is it was an explosion from that video game. That this is what Mick West did. Well, we think Mick West on like a sock account put this thing out saying it's this explosion, but it wasn't. It was similar to one frame of the video. So this one frame of the explosion was similar to this part.
That's basically all debunking in the paranormal, though.
Yeah, and it's
isn't that like pareidolia a little bit?
Kind of, yeah. But not only that, it was no, because pareidolia would be a mistake. I think Mick West was purposely trying to.
They're using it like a reverse pareidolia too. Like, oh, this is obviously it. This is what you're seeing. Like, you know, one of the things you learn in statistics and like economics is correlation doesn't equal causality. Just because something's in the same ball field doesn't mean they're related at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think if nothing else, I really do hope it's done some. This sounds bad, but I don't mean it to sound as bad. I just don't possess the words to say it differently. I think Mick West is a government asset, and I think he's paid for doing what he does. As in, and he's a paid, not debunker. He's a paid disinformationist, and I think that he's blown his wad on this one a little bit, and I think it's painfully obvious.
Well, some of the debunks, that the thing with that 3DO game is that, like you say, one particular frame looks kind of similar. No one's matched it up as it is in a jigsaw.
It's got another problem as well, Ollie. There's another problem with it as well, is that the video that you see of the plane is in stereoscopic. Is stereoscopic, so it's 3D. So if you were going to fake that, you would have to fake it in 3D space, like a video game. Well, hang on, but the 3DO explosion is a 2D effect.
Yeah.
So you couldn't fake a 3D explosion in a 3D environment with a 2D effect. I
don't know about computer animation, but it does sound tricky.
Mm-hmm.
But
no, it's you wouldn't do that. If it was, if you were faking something in 3D, it would be a 3D effect, not a 2D effect.
Can I just add something as well? If you could fake, the dots going around it like that, and you could animate that like that, why the hell would they go, I don't know how to get rid of that. I don't know how to make it disappear. Do you remember that game that we played back in the day on the 3DO? That's the effect we need. It's better than the dots going around the plane. Let's use that, because the dots going around the plane are unbelievable. They are insane. Yeah. So why use something so fucking good if it's fake, and then use something so shit?
And it's even it's even going that where I need an explosion. What am I going to do? I'll go back to like an odd video game in the 90s on a console that nobody had,
because nobody had it.
I find getting to that thought is
but that's their thought process, I think.
Maybe, but then wouldn't you, if you had the skill to do that, to go in and remove the asset and stuff like that, wouldn't you make something bespoke?
Well, that's it. That is exactly what I mean. You would make something bespoke, just like the dots, unless we're going to find those dots are in an old Philips CDI game.
Give him time to start looking at the backlogs.
Yeah,
but he's right. They were filmed in stereo, and like the more and more stuff that came out from like satellite positioning cameras, the cameras that were up are questionable. The drones that are recording it, the fact that they were watching it ahead of time. Everything about it is bizarre.
Yeah,
I think that gentleman does a wonderful job explaining. He jumps over some pretty big holes.
He does jump over some pretty big holes.
He's leaving a breadcrumb. He's leaving a breadcrumb.
He also
Ollie just had an idea. Did you see that? That light above his head come on?
Yeah, I did actually. I actually did have an idea.
Tell us about it, Ollie. We don't want to waste that light.
No, it's gone. It's gone. But yeah. Did you guys see Gary McKinnon on Alien Scientist?
Yeah, no.
It's good. It's good. Well, I didn't see it. I listened to it while I was driving.
Oh, you see, but you pay for YouTube Premium, don't you? So you can turn the screen off when you.
Yeah.
I don't see. As do I.
That's ridiculous. YouTube Premium is
beautiful.
Why?
Awesome. Because you gotta understand, I have 6 people in this house that use YouTube in one way or another, and that one account covers everybody.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't have any problem with the adverts.
Yeah, my kids do.
Okay.
My wife does, and I'm all right. Okay, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
So, I'm about it.
Yeah, YouTube Premium. I just don't get it. Don't get it at all.
I've been thinking about subscribing to X, getting my account. My curiosity is, when I get the little blue check, does it only apply to like one account, or can I get it to apply to the others as well, or do I have to buy separate ones?
I think you have to buy separate ones.
Bastards.
The thing is with that, I have noticed, because there's been a few people that I've wanted to ask to come on as guests, and
You
I've seen
can
that
only message them if they're
if I've got the little tick.
Yeah.
How much is the little tick?
$8
£8 a month.
It might be worth getting it.
Well, I had it. I mean,
We can expense it.
One of us should have it.
well, because see, it's pointless me having it because my account is so fucking shadow banned, and nobody can see my shit anyway. So you know, it's literally it's a vanity project. Me fucking tweeting now because like 3 people see it.
If I did it, I would do it for my other account with my book, and not this one, because I don't really have a lot that follow me on that, because it's a new account, right? I don't do that much. And I haven't even bothered because I'm just kind of waiting for the next shoe to drop with the government and them kicking my door. As everything here continues to slide into madness.
I'll stick the link back up there.
Yes, folks, if you didn't know this little rambling is just 30 minutes of ramble before we go to Rokfin and have a real good ramble.
Yeah.
What are we talking about tonight? Transvestites?
I have no idea, really.
Midgets.
Midget transvestites?
Oh,
They use those in the special rituals?
I'm woefully ill prepared then.
I'm woefully over-prepared, weirdly.
Yeah, you know a bit. You know.
I know a bit. I know a bit.
Yeah, seen the evidence.
I watched that documentary, or most of it, before I came on here. That you posted up, Ollie.
Oh yeah. I think I'd seen it before. You know.
Yeah, I think I've seen it before as well.
I think Dave might actually send this.
I believe I'm the one who sent it originally. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this chat tonight, but I'm always like I find abductions really weird, almost as weird as the people that say they're abducted.
I would love to get some people that said they're abducted on.
I've been abducted.
Ollie's had a couple.
Yeah, no, not in a men's bathroom, Ollie. I mean, like, in another dimension or outer space, not just Uranus.
I mean, I've had some weird. I think I've told you boys. Well, I might discuss it tonight on the show, but I've had something. I don't know if it's sleep paralysis or what, but I've had some weird.
We'll talk
weird
about
things.
it tonight in depth.
Yeah, but I'm still here. So,
are you? Is that you? I don't know.
Lee, we did speak about this, and we could speak about this tonight. What this field does to people.
Drives them crazy.
Yeah, I think so.
I told you that early on. Yeah. I warned you.
I've been trying to get somebody that's been abducted on.
Yeah.
On the show. Yeah. I've sent like fucking a good 50 messages to the account, but Madeline McCann will not get back to me.
I actually know a few people when I used to go to that paranormal help group and things like that, and there were those. I still keep in touch with them. They like go there for emotional support. They won't go publicly. They have real lives and things to lose.
Oh, Ollie doesn't want to show how funny he thinks that was.
He's afraid.
He is.
He should be, man. I've seen some crazy shit going down in your country lately for people saying things online, man. Well, they own your island, so.
I don't know. Maybe.
Protectorate is another way of saying master, right?
Who knows who owns who?
I think they have paperwork.
Probably. Managed to keep all that in check there, Ollie.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good one, that, mate. You sick bastard. Oh. Yes, it's been a while since we've done a Rokfin show.
We missed 1 week, didn't we? It was just 1 week.
Just 1 week.
Was it just 1 week?
Well, I've missed 2 because remember the 2 weeks ago.
That was it.
My computer shit the bed, wasn't it? And that's when we had the interview.
Your computer shit the bed with the guests that you got in touch with.
I was really fucking looking forward to doing that as well. And I've definitely watched more of his stuff than either of you two as well. No,
definitely.
Yeah.
We even told him, we apologized out of the gate. I was like, I have seen like 8 of your videos.
Well, yeah, no, it was a real shame. I'm glad he had a good time on the show. I'm looking forward to him coming back on so I can speak to him as well.
He was a great guest. He was a lot of fun, dude. I loved the pace that he went. I loved how many things he was able to touch on. And we just kind of, you know what I mean? That's the early warning. We're going to touch on a lot of stuff. Go check out the videos for yourself.
I think him and his brother on together with talking about the aliens, and that will be pretty cool.
It's his Tartaria stuff as well. I'm really interested in. You know,
I have their book downstairs.
Spicy.
Yeah, I have their book downstairs. They wrote.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you ordered it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, I got it here. Yeah, but I had to finish Britney Spears' book, and then on my author page that I do stuff there, I've made 2 new kind of friends who wrote a book, and I told them they got my book and I got theirs, so I've been going through theirs, and then I'm gonna jump on that one.
Your guest Sunday was good. That was a good show. I enjoyed that. I know you couldn't stay on for long, but that was an interesting chap.
What happened Sunday?
You guessed. You had Stephen on.
Yes, yeah, we did. It was good, wasn't it?
Stephen died. I can't. What's his surname?
Dinman.
That's it.
Yeah, no, it was a really good show. He was a really nice guy as well.
He was a really nice guy.
I've spoke to him since on X about getting him on a show, like is it like a full show. I said, it'd be nice to get on with all of us to talk to him. I like his show, and I like I said to him on the night, and the first thing I thought when I was when I listened to his podcast was how excited he was about and he spoke about the stuff he was talking about with some wonder to his voice, and it reminded me of the way we look at all this sort of stuff. I think it's that idea of that nobody really knows what's going on.
I liked him a lot. He was fun. He was easy to get along with. I messaged him on X as well. He followed me back, and I thanked him for coming on the show. And Steven, it's not Diner, it's Diener.
That's it, Diener.
Yeah.
Though Lee did say, at the end of the show, he went, make sure you check out Simon's channel in the description below.
Check what Moody just said out there. He said, I got sensed on YouTube the other day trying to leave a comment for Dave. YouTube banned me from commenting for 24 hours merely for mentioning something about Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah. Obviously, Moody. Come on, man. The reason, whatever you're not allowed to talk about is what's going on. End of it.
Wow.
It's the end of it. Yeah. It's whatever you're not allowed to talk about. That's what.
No, we would never do that, people. And on Rokfin, you could say whatever you like in the chat.
And that's where we go right now.
Is it? Yeah, it is time.
Yeah,
it'll take us 3 minutes to get it going.
It'll take just know, people, if you're watching this either after or the live show, just take a little bit.
Do you know what? That's clock's wrong. Because that says, because we were on pretty much bang on, but our Rokfin show should be starting right now.
Oh, okay, then let's go
over there.
Right, season rock.
Let's go.